Hello everyone, ThePandaPhotographer here, and today I'm going to show you guys how I created this photo using just one lens, one camera body, one particular couple of settings, but I want to show you how I process this image, and I want to recreate this exact image so I can show you how to take daylight long exposures. Keep in mind, I did use a Zomei ND-400 ND neutral density filter to cut back some of the unwanted highlights and exposure and the sky. I am going to show you guys how I process this from Lightroom to Photoshop. But with that said, please do sit back, relax, and if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments down below. But let's get started. If you guys are new to this channel, I recommend that you do subscribe if you want to see more photo tutorials like this, and if you be so kind to hit that notification button to see more lives. And also, if you want to support this channel, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Mixi. All of the links are down in the descriptions below. And if you want to support this channel financially, you can make a small donation to the PayPal. It really helps me out as a photographer. But with that said, let's get into the photo and let me show you how I process this particular image. Now, I'm in Lightroom right now, and what I'm going to be doing is just doing some minor corrections and do most of it in Photoshop. So I am going to go straight down to the bottom of the screen here, and I am going to actually do lens correction, which is checked, and remove curve aberrations, which is checked once again. And what I'm going to do here is look for any other signs of chroma or purple fringing or red fringing. I see some fringing, so I am actually going to brush this area where the tree is, and I'm going to just brush it just a bit, and I'm going to add some sharpness to that as well. Just brush this tree a little bit. Alright, so as I'm brushing, alright, that's it, looks good. And the next step, what I'm going to do is bring down the highlights all the way down. So now you can see there's some detail coming into the sky, and my background is coming out pretty decent. Now I'm going to bring down the black just a bit. About 50. I wanted that. Let's do 50. Let's do -50. And what I'm going to also do here is bring them down a little bit more of the highlights a little bit. I want to fix my grains, which I'm using my own presets to actually fix some of the colorant, and I'm going to use a bronze tone for this as well. And I am going to do a color pop. There we are. And what else I'm going to do with this? Okay, and what I'm going to do now is go into the sharpening detail tool. Now it's at 25, which is perfect. Radius is at 1.0. The details is at 25. Let's put 28 for the details and amount 29 for the amount. And I'm going to press alternate key and on my mask, and I'm going to move the slider just a bit. Alright, that's good. Now once I'm done, go back into the library. I'm going to actually put my metadata preset copyright. Okay, it's there. Once I'm done with that, I'm back into development, and going to be looking, that looks good. clarity looks good, vibrance looks good, saturation looks good. I'm not going to mess with the shadows because I'm going to do that in Photoshop. And I think now it's time to process this image to Photoshop. Now Photoshop is going to pop out really quickly here. Hopefully it's going to load up everything. And as I said, guys, if you haven't been subscribed to this channel, please do so and hit the notification button, and please do share the content and give the video a little bit of a thumbs up. And if you have any other questions, please let me know down in the comments and below, or the live chat as we are doing this. Trying to keep a tab on the live chat now since I'm in Photoshop right now. What I'm going to do with Photoshop is I'm going to go in Color Flex Pro 4, and I'm going to select once this loads up. Give it some time to load up. It's not the fastest computer at all, but I really do appreciate you guys being subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys tuning into my content. It really helps me grow on this platform. This platform can be very competitive, and a lot of people are trying to struggle on, I guess, make money on this platform. But this platform should not be about making money. It should be about communicating with another photographer and, you know, showing people what you can do as a photographer. And I've been shooting since I was a kid, so first thing I'm going to do is do detail abstract, and what I'm going to do is do extreme detail, but I'm going to push it back about 75. That looks good, and the saturation looks perfect. Now I'm going to process this. And it's saving the file and everything, saving all the metadata that you just extracted from Lightroom. All that information is going to be there, so don't worry about it. And so this is how the image is looking right now, so you guys can see how I came about this image. And like I said, I have everything I need, all my presets, all my calibrations, all my tools. I know how to go into the software and do my thing, and my thing is to touch up this photo. And basically right now I'm going to use a graduate natural density filter, which I already did, but I need more stops. So I only have it I only have a 6 to 8 stop, but I needed a 12 stop, so I need to push this down a little bit more. Now I want dark skies just a bit. See, now I want those skies. So, and I'm going to increase and move that upward intensity. Yep, for the bottom, the blend. Move the blend up a little bit, and boom. Now as it's actually rendered and saving the image, and you can see how it comes together, I'm going to add a brilliant and warm look to this as well, to give it some more emphasis to the image, more pop. So I'm going to go into brilliance and warmth, and I'm actually going to do, which one I want to do. Let's do something more, and I'm going to bring the warmth down just a bit, and the saturation down just a bit. Alright, once that's done, click OK. I just want you guys to see the process of how I'm doing this right now. so you guys have a better understanding how to use it. And if you guys are wondering what kind of software tools I'm using the Nik collection on top of Lightroom and Photoshop. So I'm able to be flexible with the software, and when I install Nik collection, I install it to actually work together with Lightroom and Photoshop. And now I am going to add a sky filter, and I'm going to add a, let's do a settle, and I want to see, bring up, see, you can do this, you can make it really saturated, but I'm going to bring it down just a bit. So now, as you can guys see how the image has been processed, I am going to go in here and make a fine adjustment in Lightroom. Hopefully it will allow me to do that. Alright, and then back in Lightroom and go into effects. It looked like it's slight off a little bit. Just had to fix it just a bit. And that looks good. And save. And once we are done, what I like to do is I do high res and low res. So I export out, I choose the format JPEG, I choose copyright and contact information, and I am going to be using the standard width is 6000, height is 4000, and once I export it to a file. And then when I want to share on social media, what I like to do is do 2048, so you guys can share on social media, and you can put this one in a low res folder. So therefore you got a high res folder and a low res folder, so you guys know how to process these images as well. And once you're done, you can share it on social media. But with that said, everyone, thank you for watching. Please do share the content, and really helps me grow on this platform. But other than that, I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and if you have any comments or questions, please leave it down in the comment section down below. But please do support the channel financially by hitting that PayPal donation button. $2, $5 makes a big difference. But thank you for watching, everyone, and do go to my website 646studios.com, where I have tutorials on videography and photography. But with that said, everyone, this has been the Panda Photographer, giving you guys a Lightroom tutorial on how to shoot daylight long exposures. With that said, eat, sleep, photography, repeat, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.